Hello, good afternoon, guys. My name is Mr. Wamae, and I would like to take you through a bit um, with classification of computers. This is Form 1 work, and it's very important to know that there are various classifications of computers. Actually, we do classify computers according to the physical size, according to functionalities, according to purpose, and I've tried to make it a bit easy for you by putting it in terms of in a hierarchical manner. So the first one is classification according to physical size. And the first classification of computers according to physical size is supercomputers. And the characteristics of supercomputers, one, it is that it is very powerful. It's the fastest. And of course, it generates a lot of heat. In most cases, supercomputers, they are usually used for advanced research, such as nuclear physics, and of course, even chemicals. When you're talking about chemicals, when you're talking about vaccines, when you're talking such kind of things, they are made using what we call the supercomputers. The second classification is called made using what we call the supercomputers. The second classification is called, of course, I would like us, maybe we proceed with mainframe. Mainframe, as I've said, we are comparing it to the previous. Mainframe was less powerful and less expensive than supercomputers, but they also had large storage capacity. And any moment that you mention of a characteristic of a certain classification, it is also good you compare it. It's less powerful than supercomputers. It's less expensive than supercomputers. They have a large storage capacity. That we have been told. Why is it used? Used to handle all kinds of problems, whether scientific or commercial. It's also used in performing complex mathematical calculations. They are mostly found in banks, hospitals, airports, and such. My dear viewer, the next classification is mini computers. Remember what I've said? We always compare our classification with the previous. So mini computers, it's smaller than what? Mainframe. Less powerful than mainframe. Where is it used? It is used in scientific laboratories, research institutions, engineering plants, and even they are also used in processing automatic automations. Now, I'll give an example. When you go to hospital and maybe you are sent to a laboratory, when you go to a hospital and you are sent, and the same way, there is a very nice difference between the two and hybrid, because actually hybrid is a combination of the two. Analog computers. Analog computers, they process data that is discrete in nature. the moment I mention the term discrete. When I talk about the term discrete, discrete simply means non-continuous. Non-continuous, that's what discrete means. Now, analog, in most cases, they are used at home. At most time we use the fourth one. But when you talk about continuous, when you talk about continuous simply means something that keeps on changing. Something that keeps on changing. And a good example of something that keeps on changing is temperature. Digital computers, they process continuous data. A good example is temperature. The temperature of a human being keeps on changing. It keeps on changing. So that's why you're saying that it processes data that is continuous in nature. Something that can keep on changing. Weight. The weight of something. Today, you may be 60 kgs. Tomorrow, 6.5 kgs. It depends with different types of things that you are taking their measurements. Lastly, we have what we call hybrid computers. And hybrid computers, it's actually a combination of analog and digital. Hybrid computers, it simply takes the best of digital computers and the best of hybrid computers, and then it combines the two. It combines the two. Hybrid, it is used in manufacturing process and returns a digital value. Examples are a digital weighing machine, digital thermometers, such. And my dear viewer, those are the three examples of classification according to functionality. The last one, if you remember the first one, we started classification according to physical size. Then we went to according to functionality, and then we are in the last one, which is classification according to purpose. My dear viewer, those are the three classifications of computer. One, classification according to physical size, classification according to functionality, and the third one, classification according to purpose. Allow me to discuss classification according to purpose. They're just three. The first one is general purpose computers. They are designed to perform a variety of tasks. A good example of general purpose computers is the normal PCs. PC stands for personal computers. Then we have cell phones. Actually, right now, guys, I'm using a PC and I'm also using my cell phone. So these two that I'm using, they are general purpose computers. Notebooks, they are also a good example of general purpose computers. We have what we call special purpose computers. It is designed specifically for one task. Special purpose computers, it is just for a single purpose. For instance, we have calculators. In school, in high school, in secondary schools, we have students using calculators. A calculator is a good example of special purpose. And that one alone, when I talk about calculator, because it's specifically for one task, that's a very good example of special purpose. Guys, we also talk about robots. In my school, we are blessed to be one of the schools in Kenya. One of the schools in Kenya that make robots. Maybe one of these days I'll take you through on how we make robots. And these robots that we do make, they are functional, they do various things. So I'd like you maybe to follow me in my next video that I'll make. We'll also see how we come up with robots, how we make one. And my dear viewer, I'm sure you're going to learn quite a lot. The last classification according to purpose is dedicated computers. They are designed as a general purpose, but they are dedicated to perform a specific task. We have been told a good example is a computer that is used in banking, computers that are used for environment, and those ones that are used for communication, in communication areas. So guys, those are the three classifications of computers. We have seen three. One, classification according to size. Two, classification according to functionality. And the third one, classification according to purpose. And in all those three, I've also given the examples. I wish to stop there because of time, but keep on liking my videos actually. Guys, I would wish you keep on liking my videos, and time to time I'll be posting 1 or 2 3 things. So today we have learned those classifications of computers, and I've said computers are classified according to 3 areas: according to size, according to functionality, and according to purpose. So I wish to stop there. May God bless you. You can like my videos, you can follow me, and I'll keep on giving materials here and there. In case you have any question, get to my comment section, comment something. If I did deliver, comment and say I delivered. If I never delivered, it's also good. Tell me I never delivered or I don't have the content. But actually I'm a teacher of computer and mathematics. And last year I performed very well in my school. I got a mean of 8.286, and in mathematics I've also been doing very well. Have a lovely day. Thank you.